You want to stand behind it or something? Like maybe.
Yeah. Or you want to just put it right there?
It's good now. It's good now. If we do it again, I'll switch it. All right, it's going. All right, it's already going. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So you want me to stand beyond this?
Oh no, you good. If it gets too windy,
All right.
Fontana's unpredictable. But yeah, Slocky out here, technical difficulties. Actually, let me put it back. My face, my head cut off. All right, very good. All right, cool. Man, still can't even see my bad, Slocky. It don't matter. Y'all don't even gotta see my face. As long as you're hearing the words of Yahweh Shema Shah, that's all that matters. All right. Yeah, that's good right there.
Not too bad, but still, even on the days that it's not too bad, still get windy.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're back. So back to Isaiah. Isaiah 60 chapter. Oh, I mean, my bad. Joel, actually. Joel, the second chapter. Back in that. Because, World War III, before the kingdom of heaven is established, again, it got to be mandated shit. Then World War III, then Yahweh Shah come in the midst of that, enslaving the elect throughout the four corners of the earth. All right? You see? So, all right. It's like my head cut off. I just want to get this better. Hold on. It's like I can. Like I said, it don't even matter. You can't see my whole head. I can't be better now. All right, perfect. It's like y'all can. My head was cut off, but yeah. So back in Joel, the second chapter, because the hot zone where World War III is going to take place is the Middle East. The scriptures say it. All right, we'll prove it. So go to Joel, the second chapter, verse 20 now. All right, it says, "But I will remove far off the northern army." All right, it says, "And will drive him into a barren and desolate, with his face toward the east sea." Okay, and his hinder part toward the utmost sea. And his stank shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he had done great things. Now, East Sea is talking about the Persian Gulf, all right? And the utmost sea is talking about the Red Sea, okay? So you have between that, the Saudi Arabia, the Middle East, man. That's going to be the main hot zone where all these militaries are going to fight, all right? That's going to be it, man. Okay? America versus, America and its allies versus Russia and their allies, Okay? Esau against Esau. The Edomites and against other heathens. All right? And a draft is coming, A draft is coming, man. Because World War III is about to happen real soon, man. Okay? Hey, so all you women, if you join the military, you just a fucking dummy, okay? Because, hey, you go to the Middle East, you ain't coming back, man, in World War III, all right? If you got sons that they're 18, they're about to be drafted. The same thing happened in World War I and World War II, all right? They were drafting Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans, all right? Just read about the code talkers. They were going to reservations and getting Navajos, all right? Actually, they were using the Navajos. That was the main reason why we won the war. All right, other than because, we dropped the atomic bomb on Hiroshima. But they were using code talkers, okay? So the same thing's about to happen. The same thing's about to take place. Alright? Alright? So let's go to Revelation 3rd chapter now. Revelation 3, verse 2, it says, I will also gather all nations and will gather them and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. All right, the valley of Jehoshaphat. You know, where's that at, brother? You know? The valley of Jehoshaphat? Where? I just said it, you know. Or I just said it. Where's the hot zone going to be in World War III? What region? Yeah. There you go. See? So the valley of Jehoshaphat is the Middle East, which Jehoshaphat in Hebrew is Yahweh Shaphat, which means Yahweh's judgment. Shaphat in the Hebrew means judgment, okay? Or judge. Alright? So Yahweh's judgment. Alright? Yahweh Shaphat. Okay? So it says, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Meaning, oh my freaking. Yeah, can you guys stay behind it?
Yeah.
My bad. It's still going?
Yeah, it's still going.
Damn. This is like Satan, dude. It's lucky.
Alright, it's all good.
It's kind of tilted.
It is.
Let's see. My bad, Aki. You know. No, I mean, I'm talking to the camera, but yeah. My bad. It's just so windy, man. It's like, goddamn, like, give me a break.
Probably gotta just put it over.
I mean,
it's all good.
Yeah, it's
I
cool.
can sit right here.
Yeah,
I can
it's
stand
cool.
right here. Sure it don't.
Definitely change location soon, though. I can't do Fontana. Too much damn wind over here. Oh no. All right, so Salaki about that, you know, again, you know, nothing I can really do. I can just fucking drop it. It's okay though, hey, you know, just be made, you know, fools for y'all shot's sake, all right? Respect it. You know, we got people laughing and shit, driving by, but soon, we about to laugh at them, all right? So it's cool, actually.
Yeah, people laughing, but the gas is at $6 almost and shit.
Yeah, I know,
They
right?
can't even pay they afford gas and shit.
Yeah, and like, where are you going?
Yeah.
You know,
They're going
like
nowhere.
really, like everything is dead. It's not the same. Like, where are you going? Okay.
Yeah. They can't laugh at nobody.
Yeah. You know, like where are you going? Like, man, everyone is fucking struggling out here. You know, you laughing, but like you struggling too. All right, and really, you're the foolish looking one. But it's like, let's get back to the scriptures now. All right, back in Joel. All right, Joel 3 verse 2, and it reads, I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead with them there for my people. So the Lord's going to bring all the militaries from all these nations, all right, down to the Middle East. That's the main hot zone for World War III, where it's going to be taking place, all right? It says, and for my heritage is Israel. So for his heritage is Israel. And the Lord's doing this really for our sakes, man. Because he touched the apple of his eye. That's how the Lord's going to use Esau to destroy his own system, all right? See? Just like he did to Pharaoh, remember? He hardened Pharaoh's heart. Why? So then he could bring his armies after us, to pursue after us. Because when we were crossing the Red Sea, all right? And the Red Sea contains two gulfs. The Gulf of Suez and the Gulf of Aqaba. Now, we went through the Gulf of Suez, all right? So when we're going through the Gulf of Suez of the Red Sea, Pharaoh's army was pursuing after us. We got to cross safely, as the waters were separated. But Pharaoh's army drowned. So the same thing the Lord is doing. He's bringing all these military militaries to the Middle East, all right, when World War III pops off. And he's going to destroy all those militaries, especially when he sends his son, all right, our Lord and Savior, Yahushua back, okay? This is what you're seeing throughout the whole world, okay? You're seeing wars, rumors of wars, because the international banking families have an agenda to collapse the society and to bring in their new world order, all right? This is why you're seeing the juice, all right? You're seeing the needle, okay? Because they're conditioning the minds of you people. So you people act like you can ignore it all you want, but it's right in front of your face. World War III is about to happen real soon, all right? An economic collapse is about to happen real soon, all right? The dollar bills are ready to value. You fucking idiots, all right? So you better repent, man. You know, Salakia, but these people just look just stupid out here, man, all right? You don't wanna have their own philosophy, wanna, man, laugh and scorn. Hey, the playtime's about to be up, man. You know, it's lucky I can, stay in the spirit, but these people are just bugged the hell out. All right. It says, "Whom they have scattered among nations in part of my land." All right, and you scattered us, man. Going back to the Atlantic slave trade, the transatlantic slave trade. All right, and you part of his land. When did you do that? In 1948. That's why we call you, you people over there in Israel, you 1948ers. Because prior to that, you had something called the Balfour Declaration, all right, which I believe was signed in 1918, all right, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look it up, all right, let me just fact check that. Okay? But it was signed by Lord Rothschild. Yeah, man, hey, a nuclear war will happen, man, all right? Russia is ready to send his nukes. Putin is ready to send his nukes in Ukraine, you know? Right, so the Balfour Declaration, originally published in 1917, November 2nd, 1917, the Declaration turned the Zionist aim of establishing a Jewish state in Palestine over there in Israel into a reality when Britain publicly pledged to establish a national home for the Jewish people there, right? And that was the main cause for World War II. So they can set up, all right, Israel as an independent state and send those fake Jews over there, all right, known as Israelis. You know, that was the whole goal. So that happened 1948 on May 14th on Rothschild Boulevard, by the way. All right, that's when Israel became an independent state. You know, and it goes against prophecy because it says when we get in the land, there'll be no more war. All right, it says that actually in Isaiah. Okay, maybe try to fix it. If you don't want to feel like holding it, you can try like.
Nah, because it's still kind of windy.
Huh?
That's why it's blowing, because it's still kind of windy.
Yeah.
That's why.
And once the wind goes, you know, you're good. All right, let me just get that scripture. All right. It's Salakia, Akia. You know, you want to... maybe we try to put it over here. Maybe we try to put it over here.
Where? Right over there?
Yeah.
All right, let me see.
Still going? All right, cool. Just leaning against that, baby. That should be good. I think that should be perfect. Yeah, so, you know, once you go back to that land of Israel, it says that there'll be no more war. Okay? But guess what? When the Israelis went to, you know, when they got that land, all right, it was war the first day, you know, with the Palestinians. They were doing aerial bombings on Egypt, all right? The Arab, United Nations had to come in, okay? Well, it was called the Massacre of the Palestinians, okay? Which goes against prophecy, you know? That's how you know that those people in Israel are not God's chosen people. That's one way. Because they have war the first day. And where's King David? You know? It said King David, all right, will be established. So Isaiah 2 verse 4, and he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. All right, there's going to be no more war. Also in Isaiah the 6th chapter says, there will be no more violence. All right, no more violence, man. You see. So going back to Joel. Going back to Joel, chapter 3, verse 3. And they have cast lots for my people, and have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine that they might drink. That was slavery, man. That's what you did. All right? And guess what? Recompense. You know, payback. It's coming to you, Edomites, man. All right, you're going to be put in slavery, man. You're going to find out that the God of the Bible hates you so-called white people. Hates you Edomites. All right? You know, and you got our people, Israelites, that look like so-called white people too. The Lord deals with nations, not color. All right? That's because of the mixing. We've been, you know, scattered. That was because of scattering, I should say. Slack. No such thing as mixing. But, you know, we were having sex with the heathens. All right? Your father determines your nationality. Whatever your father is, that's what you are. So jumping to the 9th chapter, it says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. All right, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, but all the men of war draw near and come up. So all these nations are preparing for war. That's why you got military drills. All right, you got military drills everywhere, you know. So like, let me just put this up. That's why you got NATO exercising military drills, because all these nations are preparing for war. See? All right? A lot of these nations, a lot of them have nuclear capabilities, so World War III is inevitable. World War III is going to pop off, and nuclear missiles are going to hit America. All right? America's going to be 100% nuked, man. All right? You know? It can be very soon, man. Okay? You know, Russia is about to nuke America, man. Along with the EU, okay? But again, the mandate of the chip has to happen. All right, then all that hell breaking loose. But it says, verse 10, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears, just like how we read in Isaiah, the 2nd chapter, but the opposite. All right? So all these militaries are preparing for war. They're building up their military weapons. All right? They all have, every nation now has nuclear capabilities now, you know? All right, you just had what? The EU giving it was Lithuania, I believe. All right, I won't say the EU, but it was one country in Europe that was giving Ukraine weapons. All right, you know, ever since when Putin invaded Ukraine. Okay, it says, plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears, all right? And a plowshare and a spear are agricultural devices, you know? But it's, I mean, a plowshare, it's like a plowshare and pruning hook are agricultural devices, all right? A sword and a spear are weapons. So basically it's saying, look, invest, you know, now the Lord's gonna put the spirit on these nations to invest more into military weapons, create nuclear missiles, all right? You know, these nuclear scientists. So like, let me just this thing up. Can't even see my face. So like, yeah, I can. Actually, no. Let me just keep it there because I win. actually balanced right here. Again, brothers, it don't matter if you even see my face. As long as you just partially see me and hear my voice, that's all that matters. I heard the words of Yahweh Shemashah. I think that's better now. But yeah, you have these nuclear scientists making ICBM missiles. All right, that was prophecy too. That's written in the scriptures. All right, go to Isaiah real quick. Isaiah 54. All right, Isaiah 54 chapter. Verse 16. Behold, I credit the smith that bloweth coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy it. All right? And Oppenheimer, okay, a nuclear scientist, even said now I became like death. He was quoting something from the Bob Gita, I believe that's how you pronounce it. And it's some Hindu scripture, it's some Hindu text. All right? But I became the destroyer of death, okay? Or I become like death, the destroyer of worlds, I should say. That was it, I believe. Okay? If you can find that quote, if you don't have to, but type in Oppenheimer quote. Oppenheimer quote. If you can, it's all good. But the Lord, created these nuclear scientists to learn how to split the atom, to come up with an equation, mathematical equation, to know how to split an atom. That can make ICBM along with other ingredients like uranium, plutonium. All right, and why do you think Russia, was going to Ukraine as peacekeepers? Why do you think that whole, coup was being set up? All right, because America, they wanted to take Kazakhstan. All right, them elites, they want to take Kazakhstan. All right, because it's rich in like uranium.
How do you spell it?
Oppenheimer. It doesn't matter actually, brother. It's all good. Yeah, it's all good. But there was a quote he said though. I become like death, the destroyer of worlds. Basically, because after the atomic bomb, they witnessed the destruction of it. All right. They witnessed the magnitude and the power of an atomic bomb. How much more an ICBM missile, a nuclear bomb? A nuclear fire. All right. They say that one nuclear missile can destroy the landmass the size of Texas alone. So America's gonna get 200 million. That's overkill. That's why Scripture say in Isaiah 13th chapter, how the earth is gonna roll to and fro. All right, it's gonna shake. It also says how it's gonna rock to and fro like a truck. Icy missiles and impact and implode in America. So it says Isaiah 54 verse 16. Behold, I created a smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, that bringeth forth the instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. Again, you're nuclear scientists because that's your modern day smith, all right, an artificer, all right, a blacksmith, it's a nuclear scientist, all right. Let's go back to Joel, 3rd chapter now. All right, Joel 3 verse 11, it says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. All right, all you military is going to be drawn to the Middle East, man. Let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen around about. All right. It says, put in ye the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. All right, and the harvest is ripe, man. It's almost ripe, All that hell's about to break loose. All right, any day, man. Okay, Lord willing, of course. But we're seeing it. We're seeing inflation rising. This is a year of turn up. Everything's turned up. Prices, war, man. It's turning up, man. Apostle Tahar, or the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemashah, our apostles. All right, starting with Apostle Tahar, the overseer of Israel right now. All right, he deemed this year what? Year of Yahweh Shemashah turning up. And that's what's happening. It's turning up, man. Okay. says, multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision over there in the Middle East. The sun and moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining. All right? Why? When the ICBM missiles hit, they call it a what? Nuclear winter? And that smoke is going to engulf the atmosphere. It's going to block out the illumination of the stars and the sun, for a minute. All right? You ever had your sage in your room, or put sage in your car, all that smoke? Or if you ever seen a fire, I should say, that's a better example. Like last year, right? You had them California fires. I remember, man, it was literally blocking out like the stars at night, man. The smoke was in the air and the atmosphere for like weeks. I think it was reaching all the way to like East Coast. You remember? That shit was crazy.
Yeah,
the sun was looking like red orange, like a beach. It didn't even look real.
In the daytime, yeah.
In the daytime, man, it was like that for weeks. Like it just looked horrible.
You had to breathe all that stuff in.
Yeah, man, that's a sign of heaven, man.
Yeah. That was like one of the craziest fires I ever seen in California.
That's like, we at the end, man. The Lord is, he's showing signs, man.
Yeah, he do.
All right. It says, the Lord also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem. And the heavens and the earth shall shake due to the ICBM missiles, nuclear war. All right. But the Lord will be the hope of his people and the strength of his children, Israel. All right. So, hey, man, have hope in Yahweh Shema Shai. Trust in your power, man. All right. If you're part of the Lord's little ones, you're part of his elect. There's nothing to worry about, man. Have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. Try to get better, to progress in the spirit, repent. All right. I speak to myself as well, man. There's been things I done messed up in, and I'm man enough to admit it. All right, I ain't perfect. It's all about getting better, man. I repent. All right. Just doing the work, man. Being sincere, being a good brother. If you have a quarrel with a brother, ask for forgiveness and make amends with that brother, man. Be sincere. It's all about being sincere in your mind, man. All right. The Lord's given us the grace spirit to get our minds right, to get ready, to stay ready, man. All right. And if a brother repents, you should, all right, forgive him. Look past that now. It's all about just moving forward, man. Moving forward. With yourself. Don't let your sins weigh you down. Have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. So now let's go to Revelation 11. Verse 14. Revelation 11, verse 14. All right. It says, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe coming quick. All right. The second woe is what? World War II. All right. Do you know when that happened, brother? World War II.
What year?
Yeah.
Like 1943 or something, 1940 something.
Yeah, that's when America entered into it.
Yeah.
But it started in 1939 on September 1st, when the Third Reich, all right, the regime of Germany, okay, Hitler ordered to do aerial bombings on Poland, all right. So, after that started at World War II. And then ended in 1945, all right. I believe in officially ended in August, when America dropped bombs on Japan, all right, on Hiroshima, Nagasaki, all right. That's when it officially ended. But the third war is coming up. World War III, and we're seeing it, man. We're seeing it all in the news, man. It's all talks of World War III everywhere, man. I'm seeing it on Quora, I'm seeing literally everyone's talking about it, man. You go to certain chat rooms, everyone's talking about Ukraine. You go to World Star, they talking about it on World Star. You got the so-called black woman, she crying, and she's saying, man, this is not what I signed up for. So you women join the benefits, join the military, be in wars in the military. Getting popped. All right, now you seeing that you about to be deployed soon. All right. So, it's happening, man. World War III is happening. It's gonna happen soon, very soon. All right. How do we know? Because the scriptures say it. The Most High said it's gonna happen. The words of the Lord don't come back void. All right? And he has his prophets to tell you.
Yeah, they said they sent some Americans over there too. Like they volunteered to go over there though.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, what part?
To Ukraine.
Oh, see?
Yeah, they volunteered though. They was like
see?
volunteering.
Hey, yeah, see? The brother just said he had some Americans sent to Ukraine, volunteered them. All right? So, hey, man, it's getting brewed up, man. It's growing up. But again, I gotta, say it again. Before World War III has to be what? The mandate of the chip first. That has to take place before World War III, the hour of temptation. Okay? A season of where the white man's gonna come down Esau Edom and, they force everybody to take a chip. That has to happen first. Okay? But we come into a time like never before. You about to see some shit, man. Because Esau Edom, man, he got weapons, bro. He got his direct energy weapons. He can send out his own version of laser beams. All right, what do you think that whole Amazon fire was about? Remember a few years ago? Right, a year ago? That was a direct energy weapon. They got HARP, the energy, weather manipulating machines to start these hurricanes, tsunamis. There was one video where they showed a bomb being dropped and boof, like an atomic bomb being dropped in the ocean. Starting these earthquakes and tsunamis, man. All right? Esau got robots. He's about to let out soon, Okay? He got his robots. See? All this about to be released soon. Hey, in Japan, they got robots like the Asimo. I don't know if you can buy it yet, but they got robots that can help you around the house. All right? I wouldn't be surprised this year, speaking as a man, if they show on the news that now you can buy a robot or something, or to show somewhere as like an ad. They start releasing robots like I Am Robot. Here's a robot that can help you around the house. They doing that to condition the minds of people to be used to seeing a robot. And when they really start letting out robot police and Terminators, oh man. But we have to see that real soon, a time like never before, man. Hey, I saw another video, the brother Kharatza, the elder of Las Vegas, put out a video how it was a dude off TikTok, he was in the military, he just showed real quick. I guess they were like in some type of meeting and they had a pamphlet, a paper that said zombie pandemic. Remember when Jeff Bezos was releasing his Amazon's terms and conditions, a so-called zombie apocalypse. We're not reliable for you if you get big. People took that as a joke. Oh, he's just being humorous. Oh, he's letting you know. Predictive programming. All right, these zombies about to be let loose soon. Because you got something called rabies, where animals go berserk, mad cow disease. All right, so it's not far-fetched. There's like a parasite in your body that's making you go crazy when you eat flesh, human flesh. All right, you already got crackheads. For goodness sake, man. Imagine if a crackhead just went cannibalistic style, started biting everybody. And then that bite is, can be transmitted. Disease can be transmitted. That parasite, all of a sudden you go crazy. They got something called Wendigo psychosis, where you have an urge to eat human meat, man. All right. So a zombie apocalypse is it can be a real scenario, man. All right. You see, because we're headed to a time like never before. Oh, let me get that. Mark 13 chapter. Mark chapter 13, verse 19. For in those days shall be affliction, such was not from the beginning of the creation, which the Most High created unto this time, neither shall be. So all out hell's about to break loose, man. Again, before World War III, it has to be an economic collapse, and then the RFID chip has to be mandated, okay? And it's going to be the international banking families that's going to orchestrate it. Again, this is why you have the freedom convoys, the truckers, all right? All that is a psyops, you see, to inflate the prices of everything, to freeze up these banks, all right? These financial institutions. It's all set up to collapse the worldwide economy, all right? And the even though, you know, I say it's Esau even doing it, but really, it's Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. All right? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is doing this. You see? So let me read again. Mark 13, verse 19. For in those days shall be affliction, such as was not from the beginning of the creation, which the Most High created unto this time, neither shall be. There was crazy things that happened on the earth, man, with the storm, with the flood. All right? So, hey, man, a lot of things about to happen. Oh, CERN, by the way, CERN is about to open back up this month. You know? What do you know, right? After the Passover, because these elites got, you know, their own wicked holidays. All right? So they do everything according to that. So CERN's about to open back up after like 6 years. No coincidence in that. It's 6. You know, 6 feet apart, 6 inches, you know, 6 feet apart, she says, like it. Oh, the Google patent, all right, WO's 060606, HR quadruple 6, all right, because that's the number of this beast, all right, the number of a man. That's that barcode in the chip, 666, Chi Sty Stigma, which stigma means to prick. They want to prick a chip embedded under your skin, all right. That's how you classify to be a citizen in this new society that they want to set up. Okay? But it's gonna be a time like never before, man. Who knows what's gonna come out that portal? All right? Creatures, who knows, man? They're doing they got underground facilities, man. These movies that they show you, like, remember Resident Evil? All right, that's a real thing. You know, they got these underground facilities, these laboratories, splicing up the DNA of different creatures. It says in the scriptures how newly created creatures. Who know what's that? But we're going to find out soon, man. Newly created creatures, man. A time like never before is coming. All right? And who's in control of all of it? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Okay? This is his movie, man. So if it sounds far-fetched for you, you know, you got to think spiritual, man. If it sounds far-fetched for you, you're trying to put the Most High in the box, he can do whatever freak he wants, man. Recognize that. The Most High can do whatever he wants. And he's about to open that spiritual portal on both the left-hand side and the right-hand side. The right-hand side to defend his people, the elect, all right? And the left-hand side, when all that hell break loose, all right? Okay? So all that hell's about to break loose, man. All right, time like never before. And guess what? War, all right, is going to happen real soon, man. War is going to happen, all right? And even war change. War is not how it used to be in the ancient days, okay? Let me get that. Isaiah. Isaiah, the 9th chapter. Isaiah 9, verse 5. It says, for every battle of the warrior is with confused noise. Because remember, in the ancient times, all right, war was very different, man. It was up close and personal, you know. Because in war, you actually had an actual sword, shield, you know, your garment, all right, okay, your body armor, a spear, a bow and arrow, you know, with confused noise, you know, ching, ching. You know, just watch like the Game of Thrones, or watch like a war movie, like an ancient war movie, like Troy. It was up close and personal, man. Ching, ching, clashing with the shields, you know, stabbing and you know, bow and arrow on the horses and shit. Just ching. All right, look at Gad, man. Gad was very skilled in that, man. He can send like 5 bow and arrows and kill you. You know, war is very different, man. Okay. But now war has changed. It's going to say it. All right? It says, and garments rolled in blood, but this war shall be with burning and fuel of fire. Nuclear war, baby. All right? Nuclear war. And you know, hey, and also, you know, you got bullets, ballistic missiles, all right, tanks, rocket launchers, all right? That all started during World War I. That's when they started, you know, to have like more like, you know, like high, or I should say higher level technology of gunfire. All right, aerial, you know, aerial weapons, fighter jets and whatnot. World War II changed the whole game though. Atomic bombs, and then that's when you had something called Project Manhattan, where they started nuclear scientists, from Germany. America started bribing nuclear scientists to come, all right, and develop atomic weapons. Russia did the same thing, but they did it more aggressive, all right. And now this World War III is about to happen. That's gonna be with nuclear fire, man. All right, we about to see advanced war, okay? Advanced war, man. Number of bombings, okay? Okay, but but the grand finale is when Yahushua returns, all right? And ICBM missiles are gonna come out their silos and be shot off from one end of the earth and hit America, okay? So let's get Second Ezra, 13th chapter, okay? So Second Ezra 13. Second Ezra chapter 13, verse 1, it says, "And it came to pass after 7 days I dreamed a dream by night, and lo, there arose wind from the sea that it moved all the waves thereof. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven. And when he turned his countenance to look, all things trembled that were seen under him." All right, some of Yahushua, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, the so-called black man. All right, he looks like a Negro from the tribe of Judah. Okay, Yahushua. That's who the whole world's gonna witness real soon, man. All right, and we're proclaiming and professing his name throughout the earth. All right, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua. Okay. It says, that man waxed strong with thousands of heaven, and he turned his countenance to look. All things trembled that were seen under him. Right? And Yahushua is coming back with the host of angels, man. All right? That's what it is. He's coming back with the host of angels, man. Let's go to Matthew real quick. That's a precept. Matthew 24, verse 30. It says, actually I'll start at verse 29. "Immediately after the tribulation, those days, shall the sun be darkened, and the moon shall not give her light, the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of the heavens shall be shaken." All right, again, some old nuclear war, World War III. All right, and we're seeing the climax of World War III. Okay, accumulating. All right, and if you don't think it's gonna happen, you just living under a rock. All right, you're really a fucking idiot, man. Okay, probably, like a brother say, probably play too much video games. You think everything's a joke. All right, you don't take life serious, man. Life is serious, man. Hey, the Most High is about to bring serious events upon this earth, which He's already doing. All right, no pictures, man. No pictures, no pictures.
People been doing that.
Yeah, but that's gonna be a death unto it. All right.
People been doing that a lot too.
Yeah, and the Lord about to kill you real soon, though. Now, you people want to laugh at everything. We about to laugh at you real soon, but forget her though. I don't even want to worry about all that. But and the stars shall fall from heaven, and the powers of heaven shall be shaken. It's going to the again how the ICBM missiles going to fall, hit. All right, nuclear missiles going to destroy America. The smoke is going to cover a large portion of the atmosphere, block out the illumination of stars in heaven. And the earth is going to rock to and fro, man. All right, but it says immediately. Verse 30, and then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. Then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven. Those are the chariots, all right, vehicles from the fourth dimension. All right, those are the vehicles from the heavens, which you call UFOs or UAPs. All right, those are really chariots from the Bible, man. You know, you got this bugged out video on World Star saying how the what did it say? The will within the will, Ezekiel, the first chapter. All right, how it really looks. You know, how the angels look. It said. All right, it was a wheel with all these eyes around them. No, that's not. No, that's someone that UFOs in the church. The angels are in the church, so-called big black men. You know, in the church, they're the ones that's controlling them. All right, but the chariots are spiritual vehicles, man. Okay, the eyes are like the windows or the lights. And we've seen chariots, man. The chariots, man, they can take on any shape. All right. You know, and the chariots, man, they out of this world, man. Okay? But that's what the Lord's going to come back in, all right? A gigantic chariot, actually. It's going to say in 2nd Ezra when we go back. All right? It's think of it like the movie The Independence Day. Okay? Coming the clouds, they shall see the Son of Man coming with clouds in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. All right? He's going to come out with great glory. And he shall send his angels with a great sound of a trumpet. And they shall gather together his elect from the four winds, from one end of heaven to the other. All right? So that's how, the elect is going to get beamed up through a chariot. Or they're going to be gathered up. All right? And the angels are going to know. Okay? They're going to be gathered up. They're going to be beamed up. Just how there's a mark, Esau's mark, all right? Which is the chips, or the RFID chip, which really is the Most High's chip, okay? But the Lord has a mark for his elect, which is spoken of Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, all right? That word mark in the Hebrew is tawah, which means exempt from judgment. So the elect is going to be exempt from judgment. That's why I come upon this earth very soon. They're going to be delivered again from that nuclear destruction. And just, throughout the four corners of the earth, because not all places are going to get hit with missiles. Well, America mostly, all right? But they're going to get beamed up, man. Deliverance. So back in 2nd Ezra, chapter 13. Verse 3 again. And I beheld, and lo, that man waxed strong with the thousands of heaven, all right, the chariots, all right, come back with the angels. And when he turned his countenance to look, all the things trembled that were seen under him. All these nations, man, all these, peons, all these souls that was about to be drafted real soon, or in the military already. It's going to be Middle East. They're going to faint. They're going to tremble. The Lord's going to put the Spirit on them to fight. And whatsoever the voice went out of his mouth, all they burned that heard his voice, like as a fire felleth when it filleth the fire. All right, that's talking about the laser beams. Okay, it's talking about the laser beams, man. All right, let me get that real quick. Isaiah 66 chapter. Damn, man. Nah, it just cracked, dog. God damn, hey, call like y'all about my shot. Good in, man. Right. I'm just blessed to do his work. That's it, man. Fuck this phone. Fuck all these vain things, man. I'll get another one. It don't matter. All right. The Lord allows me to. Yeah, That's what we gotta deal with, Akia. Hey, but these things are, temporal anyways, man. These phones, these gadgets we got, whatnot. All right, like call like y'all about my shot. We got this word. That's the most important. It's truth. It's knowledge, man. All right. Hey, we got higher chances of being delivered. Okay. You got the truth. Fuck everything else, man. We got y'all about my shot. All right. That's it. And, hey, you got brothers. That's a beautiful thing. But ultimately, hey, y'all about my shot. That's all you need. Yeah, Isaiah. Where are they? Oh, Isaiah 66. I knew it was gonna crack. I had a feeling too. I was like, yeah, it's about to crack. One more time, it's about to crack.
But it's just like, the wind keeps going on and off. That's why.
Yeah.
Probably next, put it over there probably next time.
Yeah.
But it probably still would have fell probably.
Yeah. But okay. But Isaiah 66 verse 15. Those are the laser beams. The Lord's gonna shoot out laser beams, man. From the chariots. Isaiah 66 verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. That's the laser beams, man. Come from that chariot. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and slain Lord shall be many. Okay? It's that fire. More fire. As Benjamin says. Okay, so like whirlwind talking about the chariots, and the laser beam is gonna come from the chariots, man. Alright? Or I should say it's like if the chariots, it's gonna come like a whirlwind. It's gonna come fast, man. Alright? And the Lord said it's gonna come like lightning, He's gonna come to the Middle East and then boom, shoot to America, Now the chariot's gonna be huge, man. Alright, it says it in Second Esdras. Watch, it's gonna describe it real soon. Alright? And it says, and after this I beheld, and lo, there was gathered together a multitude of men out of number from the four winds of the heaven to subdue the men that came out of the sea. Alright? So the Lord's gonna put the Spirit on them to fight, man. And they're gonna fight. They're not gonna shoot their guns at the Lord, because He's gonna be in the sky, man. All right, in the outer atmospheres, man. The chariots are gonna be up. They're gonna be up there. So Esau's gonna send his fighter jets, and guess what? They have fifth branch of the military now, the Space Force. All right, it's no coincidence. Okay, because Esau knows. He sees his chariots. He knows what they are. He knows that they're angels. All right, so they're Space Force. It's gonna be like a real Star Wars thing. All right. Let's get real quick. Revelation actually. To show you that. Revelation 14 verse 7. All right. No, my bad. 12 verse 7. And it says. Now Christians use this scripture to say that God and Satan were fighting in the heavens. No, Satan works for the Most High. He's the son of God too, just on the left hand side. All right, this is a future prophecy of World War III. This is that it's that last day when Yahushua returns, that last and dreadful day. All right, they're gonna try to fight against our Lord, up there, man. All right, in the heavens, man. In the outer atmospheres. It says. Revelation 12 verse 7, and there was war in heaven. Michael and his angels fought against the dragon, and the dragon fought and his angels. Now, what is this dragon? The dragon is the Roman Empire. All right, this is the Roman Empire revived all over again. Compromise of the NATO and EU. This is the beast system. All right, you see. So Michael, he's gonna come back. All right, and fight against Esau's militaries, man. Yahushua returns, I should say. All right, but Michael's is the like the general angel, if you will. All right, he's the angel of war, like an Allah in the Hebrew, which means he who's like the Most High. All right. Okay. The one who's like the Most High, man. All right. So there's gonna be war, man, but it's gonna be an easy battle, man. These Esau and all these heathens military, they're gonna try to fight against our Lord, but it's gonna be an easy kill, an easy battle for our Lord and the host of angels, man. All right, but a good depiction show you that it's like Independence Day, man. Remember that?
Yeah.
How they're flying in fighter jets. Yeah. It's gonna be just like that, man.
Yeah. Little spaceships.
Yeah. Shooting out laser beams. All right.
One thing I I hate every time they explain UFOs, they gotta use the green Martians.
Yeah, man.
To keep the people from knowing that it's gonna be black men. You know what I'm saying? They don't want people to know that.
Yeah, and guess what? Them aliens, them grays, they call them. That's actually a demon. Actually, Alex Crowley tells you that. He said when he was, summing up demons and all that, it came as a form as a gray alien. Some gray aliens are actually demons, man.
Yeah.
That's how the demons disguise themselves. That's one way.
Yeah.
But going back now, verse. So that's that war in heaven. All right. Verse 6. But I beheld, and lo, he had great himself a great mountain and flew upon it. But I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. So basically, that's just like, the chariot looked so huge, it looked like a mountain. He said he couldn't even see the end of it, or the beginning of it, or the end. That's how huge it was. It was just outside the atmosphere, like that movie Independence Day, the second one. It was just so huge, man. Just like gigantic. You ever seen a huge cloud?
Yeah.
You can't even see the end of it or the second. The end of it or the beginning. All right, that's how the chariots, Yahushua is going to come back. He's going to come back on the Father's shit. And that's what we're going to get beaten up to, man. All right? So it says, verse 8, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, yet there's fight. The Lord's going to harden their heart, man, just to go to do it, but they're going to be afraid. All right? And it says, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as had been a blast of fire, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. Those are the laser beams, man, coming from that chariot. All right, and that's going to happen in the heat of the battle of World War III. All right, what's going to happen very soon, man? It's inevitable, okay? You about to see the return of the Lord, man. You about to realize that God of the Bible is not all love, man. The God of the Bible is a man of war. All right, Exodus 15, verse 3. This effeminate nigga, he's going to be drafted too, man. Verse 11, it says, and they were all mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, laser beams, and fell with violence upon the multitude which was prepared to fight, and burned them up every one, so that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived. All right? But only dust and smell of smoke. When I saw this, I was afraid. So basically, you saw people getting laser beam, man. Military weapons, fighter jets, but people too getting laser beam and turned to dust. All right, because that laser beam is going to be concentrated fire. It's going to dehydrate you completely. We're going to just poof, turn to dust, man. Hey, get a depiction, because the Lord shows you in these movies. Remember, World of the War or World of the Worlds, War of the Worlds, with Tom Cruise when the tripods came out. They were laser beaming people, man.
Talking about World War Z?
No. World of the War. World of the War. War of the Worlds, I should say. When the tripods came out, they're so-called aliens, but really, they were the angels, all right? Laser beaming people, man. Okay? They were laser beaming people, man, because that's what's going to happen. All right? People are going to get fucking laser beamed, man. In World War III. That's what's going to happen, man. Okay? Jorge Gonzalez, all right, William Smith, all right, Longhorn, Jake basically is gonna be drafted out there. They about to die too, man. All right, but all these militaries, Esau, all these heathens, man, they're gonna be fucking. A lot of them is gonna be obliterated by laser beams, man. All right. Okay. That's what's going to happen, man. All right? And the Lord even said he's not going to come and meet you as a man. All right? 2,000 years ago, he did. He came, it was spiritual. All right? To set up the church, man. Or to do his Father's will. All right? To be that sacrifice. All right. You know, he came back, you know, to as a lamb. All right. To be that sacrifice, you know, so he can bring his people back to the Heavenly Father. You know. To free us, man. You know, spiritually first, you know. But now he's gonna come out physically on the second return, and deliver us physically, man, and truly free us, liberate us out of the hands of our oppressors, out of this body. We got to get new bodies, man. Okay. But he came back the first time, you know, it was spiritual. All right. He came peacefully, you know. All right. You know, to preach His word, man, to give us this word and this understanding. And then through the disciples and Paul, that's when the churches were established. Okay? But this time, he didn't come back as a man. He's not going to meet you as a man. He's going to come back as an angelic force. Isaiah 47, verse 3. All right? It says, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So the Lord's going to take vengeance, man. He ain't going to meet thee as a man, okay? He come back as an angelic force, all right? Where all nations are going to see him, and even those that pierced him, all right? And he's going to be the one to take vengeance, man. You got stupid Jake, you know, saying they're going to get guns and go against Esau. Nigga, don't you know that this Esau's blessing? They have guns, all right? Don't you know this man was given the earth right now? He has top military. You might take out a couple Edomites, but you ain't going to take out his whole military, you know? Go to Zephaniah. Zephaniah 3 verse 8, all right, it says, therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord, unto the day that I rise up to the prey. So we are supposed to wait for Yahweh Shemashah, Yahweh Shah to return. Or you can't go against this white man's society. You can't go against Esau Edom's military, man. We have to wait for Yahweh Shah. So having a gun, bringing a stick to camp, is stupid. We have to be blameless, man. Because they have to persecute us soon, man. You know? About to be blamed, man. You bring a stick to camp. I mean, that's your lot, I guess. You know, when you bring a stick to camp, all right? You bring a stick to camp, man. They're gonna use that clip on the news, showing, you know, Jake talking about going after the white man, all right, having sticks to camp, you know. So you got false Israelite camps out there, man. That's making the ministry, trying to make the ministry look bad, man. The agents for Satan, you know, or they might be agents for Esau, you know. The Lord's about to kill a lot of you niggas, man. A lot of you Asians, man. Therefore, wait ye upon me, said the Lord, until the day that I rise up to pray. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation. You know? Again, Yahushua is going to return with the host of angels in the midst of World 3. All right? The laser beam. Okay? Even all my fierce anger for the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. All right, the laser beams. So going back to Isaiah 47 verse 3, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man. So the Lord's coming back as an angelic force, man. And all these nations are about to see the Lord return. Hey, it even says in scriptures how those that pierced him, which proves reincarnation. Because Yahushua got pierced 2,000 years ago. So how can the souls of the men that pierced the Lord, the Roman soldiers, be here today? Well, they just lived 2,000 years. They got a powerful elixir. No, man. Reincarnation. Exodus 34 verse 7 says you come back every 3 to 4 generations. All right? Let me get that real quick, actually. Revelation 1 verse 7. It says, behold, he cometh with clouds, Yahushua, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Esau, man. So we in the last days, man, we have to witness the return of our Lord Yahushua. See, people think that a white man, Jesus, is about to come back, pass out Daisy Dukes, all right, and lollipops and shit like that, man. No, he's about to come in with fierce anger, all right? A lot of people are on a rude awakening, man, because you're wicked as hell, you see? If you really know the truth of this Bible, you wouldn't want the Lord to come back, man. You know, if you're wicked, but we want the Lord to come back, man. We want our big brother to come back to get his glory first, to establish his kingdom. Man, we're going to be good as a nation too, man. You know, we're going to get new bodies, become gods, inherit the earth, get the earth back, rule with an iron, with a scepter in our hand, rule over these nations, man. All right? I want preeminence, man. I want rulership. All right? I'm tired of working a 9-to-5 job. My back hurt. You can't get the woman you want, man. We about to rule. We about to have everything in the kingdom, man. All right? I want to be righteous. You know, I want to be programmed to be righteous, man. I want to please my Heavenly Father. Okay? But don't be scared though, brothers, when this coming doom happens, man. Because Yahweh Shai is going to protect his elect. All right? Psalms 91 verse 1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. This is truth. I will say the Lord, he is my refuge and my fortress, my power. In him will I trust. So it's all about trusting Yahweh Shai through no matter what, man. You might even be sent to a jail, man, a FEMA camp. It says that too. All right? And what are you going to do then? Are you going to, bitch up? Or are you going to just say, hey, call out Yahweh Shai? All right? Revelation 2 verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil is his false accuser. Who is the devil? Who's the physical counterpart of the devil on earth? Esau Edom. It says, shall cast some of you to prison, that ye may be tried. All right, we're going to be tested. And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. That completed 10 represents completion. So we're going to be in the jail for who knows how long, man. But it's all a test to see if we're faithful. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. So somebody's going to get beheaded, man. All right? But be thou faithful, man, and you're going to get a crown of life. You're going to be resurrected. Get beamed up first, man. It says that in 2 Thessalonians, the 4th chapter, verse 16. All right? Those who have died shall be raised up first, man. And those that remain alive shall be caught together with them in the clouds, man. All right? And the Lord might cut off your pain receptors, man. You might just be like Stephen. He just saw the heavens open up, man. He didn't even feel that death when he got stoned. So have faith in Yahweh Shai, trust in him. All right? You may go a day or two without eating. Just have faith in the Lord, man. All right? Hey, like Elijah, man, he got fed by the ravens, by the angels. Daniel, the lion's den, got fed by Habakkuk. Habakkuk got teleported. Angel teleported Habakkuk, all right, into that prison, with them hungry lions, and gave Daniel that soup, all right? You see? It says, surely he shall deliver thee from the snare of the fowler and from the noise and pestilence. Those are the ICBM missiles. So we about to get deliverance from all that, man, from destruction, all right, from the hands of our oppressors, okay, out of death, out of famine, out of these corruptible bodies. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust, the chariots. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. All right? Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy times, man. His word. And stability going back to faith. We're going to have faith. Faith is what's going to get us through. But the fear of the Lord is his treasure. We fear Yahweh Shai, man. All right? That's why we out here preaching. This shows your fear, man. It shows your due diligence. You just can't come out here saying nothing. You have to preach the right doctrine. Coming under the order of the apostle elders, man. All right? Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that fly by day. For the arrow is isolated missiles, man. All right? Because the prophets can only describe to the best of their ability due to their environment. So when they saw missiles, all right, it was like it also into a glittering spear, You see? Okay? Just think about it. Going to 2nd Ezra, 16th chapter, verse 13, it says, Still going? Okay, I was about to say. Alright, 2 Ezra 16, verse 13. For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow, alright, the silos. His arrows that he shooteth, the ICBM missiles, are sharp and shall not miss when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world. Behold, the plagues are sent and are not returned again until they come upon the earth. Alright, many plagues are coming. In that last plague, the ICBM missiles. That's why Yahushua is going to say, come out of her, my people, and be not partakers of her sins, and receive not of her plagues. The last plague are the nuclear missiles, man, because nuclear war is coming. World War III is coming. All right? The fire is kindled, and it should not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. Like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so plagues shall sit upon the earth shall not return again. Oh, water, brother. Are coming. There ain't gonna be no anti-defense missile system that's gonna stop the missiles. No. The Lord said his spirit's gonna be within that fire, man, within the missiles. That's the Lord's army, alright? Spoken of Joel, the 2nd chapter, man. Alright? It says, woe is me, who shall deliver me in those days? And it's gonna be Yahushua, alright? Again, those missiles, you know, it depicts it. The missiles, real quick. Let me just get it. Joel, the 2nd chapter. Joel 2, verse 3. And fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, nothing shall escape them. The fire being the ICBM missiles hit in America. And America is a beautiful land, man. You know, especially how it used to look back in the day. It's very beautiful. It's still beautiful today, some parts, man. You go to like the Appalachians, Colorado, all right? It's very beautiful, man. East Coast, California, all right? It's very beautiful, man. You know, that's like it's like into the Garden of Eden, right? But that fire is going to devour it. The nuclear missiles. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen shall they run. These are ICBM missiles now, all right? Like the noise of chariots on tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of a flame of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face, the people shall be much pain. All faces shall gather blackness. Because imagine when the alarm goes off, all right? That alarm goes off, okay? And it's saying ICBM missiles are going to impact, you know, America in 20 minutes. Remember, it happened in Hawaii, that drill. People were shitting their pants, man. What do we do? Ah! You know, those women were, you know, bugging out. So people are going to be fucking, man, because they're going to know it's for real. All right? So the ICBM missiles, man, that's the Lord's army as well. All right? They shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. They shall march every one on his ranks. They shall not break their ranks. All right, the ICBM missiles gonna come out the silos, be shot off. All right, it's gonna come in unison, man. All right, nothing but, you know, thousands of ICBM missiles, man. Okay. It says, neither shall one thrust another. They shall walk every one in his path, and when they fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. Then they shall run to and fro in the city. They shall run upon the wall. They shall climb up upon the houses. They shall climb upon the houses. They shall enter in at the windows like a thief. That's that fire, man. That nuclear fire. All right. That wall fire is gonna engulf America, man. A good depiction of that is remember Judgment Day, Terminator. When Sarah Connor was on that fence, man. First that flash of light. And that nuclear fire came, and everyone burned, man. But it's not gonna be people turning skeleton. No, people are gonna actually melt. The scriptures say their eyes are gonna melt. They're gonna melt while they stand upon their feet. They say one missile is hotter than the surface of the sun. All right. The earth shall quake before them. The heavens shall tremble. The sun and the moon shall be darkened. The stars shall withdraw their shining. Earth is going to shake because the ice beam missile is going to hit, impact, boom. All right, that mushroom cloud is going to form. That's not like, that's where the scriptures say, like until a scroll roll together. And it's going to be a nuclear winter, man. And that smoke engulfing the atmospheres, man. Withdrawing the light of the illumination from the stars of heaven. The Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great. For he is strong and executeth his word. The day of the Lord is great and very terrible. Who can abide it? No one. No one. All right? But the Lord is going to deliver us out of that nuclear fire, man. So we have nothing to fear, man. The elect has nothing to fear. Let me go back to Psalms now. Let's go back to Psalm. Verse 91, verse 5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that fly by day, the ice beam missiles, nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor for the destruction that wastes at noonday. Because noonday is not like, noonday is, that's like when the sun is at its highest peak. So, when the nuclear missiles come, all right, that's going to be at the highest peak of destruction, all right? That's when Esau's kingdom is going to truly fall, all right? His system is going to, his precious America is going to be destroyed, man, all right, with them ice beam missiles, man. Okay? How you doing, bro? How you doing, man? You see yourself in the sign. What's your nationality?
Mexican.
All right, so
Irish. Well, I'm Irish Mexican.
what is your father?
Huh?
What's your father?
Mexican.
All right, because your nationality is determined by your father. So you're from the tribe of Issachar, all right? Which is, yeah, that's it. Issachar in Hebrew is Yeshachar, which means he is higher. Because Mexico are the most hard-working people upon the earth. People actually built the soul society, man. You guys are carpenters, all right? You guys bringing the food, the agriculture, all right? You work on the farms, So, hey, without you people, without Mexicans, hey, this whole society will crumble, But we're brothers, though, as Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. We're actually God's chosen people. All right, they found Hebrew inscriptions throughout all the Americas, man. All right, when the conquistadors even came over, they said that the land of Mexico, it was one, I forgot the name of it, but it was the main capital of Mexico. They said it was more beautiful than Venice, Italy, because you guys are very advanced. A lot of Mexicans are very intelligent. Because to be a hard worker, you have to have attributes of intelligence. You have stamina, you dominate everything. Boxing. But we're God's chosen people, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We're sons of God. We're God's chosen people. All right, and this is why you have everything happening in the earth. You hear the talks of Russia, Ukraine. All this is happening because it's spoken in the scriptures, actually. All right, this is all prophecy. Wars, rumors of war. Okay, but we're about to come on top, though. See, this whole kingdom is about to be destroyed. We're going to rule the kingdom of heaven. We're about to get our earth back, man. So just know that you're a prince of the power, man.
Where do you learn your scripture from?
I learned my scriptures from the elder apostles. They're based out in New York. You can actually look them up. Just put in GMS Apostles Live, and you'll see their channel, Live 34th Street. All right?
GMS?
GMS. It stands for Great Millstone. Okay. Yeah. So I come under the order of Great Millstone. Starting with Apostle Tahar, that's his name. But yeah, you can just YouTube it,
That's pretty interesting, looking at all this.
Yeah, that's right, man. This is actually prophecy in itself. It says that in the place where we were called not the Most High's people, there it shall be said that we are the sons of God. So this is actually prophecy, That we're waking upon our feet. We come back to our true heritage. We'll find out that we're not Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans. We'll find out that we're actually Hebrew Israelites, according to our tribe. We're the sons of God. So it's a beautiful thing, man. That's good you came across. It's really the most high ordained those steps coming. So that's beautiful. If you got any more questions, just.
Do you have pamphlets or anything?
Nah, actually I don't. I need to get some. But like I said, just go on YouTube. Just type in Great Millstone GMS.
I will.
We're actually all over the world. Believe it or not. We're actually all over the world. That's Satan right there. But yeah, we're all over the world though. We got GMS camps everywhere. But yeah, I'm gonna go back to. If you got any questions, man, just ask. But I'm gonna go back to my lesson though, because know, I got people watching on YouTube. That's Satan. So going back to Psalms 91, verse, I'm getting to the nuclear destruction that's about to happen real soon. All right? Because there's about to be a nuclear war real soon. World War III is about to pop off, but not yet though. Because you see what's going on with Russia and Ukraine, and that's fulfillment of prophecy. Because Ezekiel 30th chapter, Gog, the land of Magog, that's Russia. Those are the Edomites today. All right, and it said he shall put hooks into her jaws. Those hooks are, see, that's Satan right there. He's trying to see how you trying to learn. He's trying to get this word. That's Satan, you know. But yeah, the hooks. All right, the hooks are talking about Russia going back to that. The hooks are talking about Russia going back to the USSR state of mind, going back to the Soviet Union. Because you guys remember that Ukraine was once belonged unto Russia. All right, and really this is all being orchestrated anyway. Really, this is like a smoke screen because who runs the world today is the international holy families. I don't know if you're too keen on the Rockefellers and Rothschilds, but yeah, the international making families. All right, you have the building. There you go. You have the Dukes, the Gettys. All right. They're the ones that control this whole infrastructure. You know, the Federal Reserve note, which is just fiat money. But what they want to do basically is inflate all the prices. You know, it's no coincidence that you have the Freedom Convoys and truckers. And Trudeau froze like 5 top Canadian banks because really the elites, they want to crash the world economic system, bring in a new system. See, you know some.
All wars are
bankers' wars. Yeah, you see, you know some. So that's good, man. So they want to bring in their newer order, and part of it's going to be that chip. It's going to be that RFID chip. All right. So this is why this whole thing with Russia, it's all smoke screen because the EU expelled Russia from SWIFT bank, which is a messaging system, right? Telecommunication bank. You know.
Did you already eat? I just ate. I saw you guys.
No, I didn't eat.
Are you going to burn anything?
Oh, if you want, hey, thank you. Hey,
sure.
Hey, you gonna get blessed for that too, man.
I've been blessed.
Hey, that's right. Lord God bless you more, man.
All right,
thank you,
man.
All right, thank you, man.
All right, take care, man.
Thank you, man. Hey, that's right. Hey, man. Hey, see, hey, friends and prophets, man. And the Lord's gonna bless those that bless us. Hey, what should we say? If you get a prophet a water, you shall get a prophet's reward. Hey, it's for us too, man. So I got you too, brother. You know what I'm saying?
How much you give me?
Let me see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50.
You could just give me 10, man.
No, here, bro.
Go ahead, man.
You looked me out last time, bro.
All right, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm saying because I got some money at the house, though.
I get paid like, my brother's for you.
All right, you want it.
Stop, man.
I got money at the house. So
That's all good, brother. That's all good, man. It's all good. Hey, man, it's all about being brotherly.
Decades ago.
You know what I'm saying? But see how that dude, see how Satan comes up?
Yeah, I know, man. I thought he was leaving.
Y'all know, right? Nah, hell
Keep
no.
coming back.
Hey, that show you that's Satan, bro. That show you that's the truth, man. Because, hey, what are the odds of him coming up, blessing us, really through Yahweh Shah, blessing us, and then, Satan come up?
Yeah. Now he leaving now.
Now he leaving.
Yeah.
All of a sudden. Hey, brothers, hey, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, man. Spiritual places, spiritual things are high places, bro. Bird places. All right? Let me see if it's still recording. All right, still recording. All right. You might want to turn just a little bit. Just to get
Like
the sound.
that?
Yeah, you got it, brother. Right there. That's perfect. So let me just finish off. Yeah, we can get some food after this shit.
Should be.
Give me a burger, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and the Passover coming too. It's coming on March 16th. We just entered the spring.
Yeah.
All right. The first fruits. All right. Really, it's a new year. This is when a new year begins. When life flourishes again. When everything is what's the word for it? Everything blossoms. When life flourishes again. This is when bears come out of hibernation, because they know, all right, because they're programmed to go into that to hibernation mode, and they come out during the spring, our new year, man. All right, their circadian rhythm, because your circadian rhythm it controls the functions of sleep. So their circadian rhythm goes into a mode of just hibernating, sleep mode. All right. So for the Passover, you have to get all yeast out of your house. If you live with somebody, don't worry about it. Just get out of your room at least. Get a bag, put it in your car, put it in your, somewhere, other than your dwelling place. That's it. Let's get rid of yeast. And really, spiritually, you gotta get rid of yeast, man. You know, get better with spiritually. Don't be eating no burgers. Just look up what got yeast in it, man. Anything that rice, it's like bread, don't eat it. All right, just look up yeast, because you'll be surprised. There's yeast in fucking candy. You know, there's yeast in everything, man. Or a lot of things, I should say. All right. So let's just finish out. I'm gonna wrap it up. All right. Oh, Satan, man, he just came here and left, did his job.
He tried.
Yeah, I know, he tried. All right, verse 7. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. So, hey, 1,000 shall fall at thy right side, and 10,000 at that. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right side, man. So when them ICBM missiles hit, people are gonna die, man. But the elect is gonna get beamed up into a chariot, man. All right. Hey, so again, a draft is coming, man. All right, a draft is coming to a town near you. Okay. And Esau Edom, he ain't gonna what's the word? All right. He ain't gonna, you know, just take men. He's gonna take women too. All right. He's gonna take women. All right. So you Israelite women, you so-called black women, Latino women, you in a rude awakening. All right. You better get right. Okay. Because all out hell's about to break loose, man. You can laugh and scorn now, but when your babies, when your children starving, when you starving, all right, then you're going to wish that you got right with Yahweh Shemel Shah. Okay? But it's going to be too late. Let me complete. It says, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High thy habitation, there shall no evil befall thee.